Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Amiga A to Z, a series of short playthroughs of Amiga games. Today's game is Battle Squadron. This was the 1989 release from Electronic Zoo, developed by Martin Pedersen, with graphics by Torben Bakkeger Larsen, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, apologies if not. The original box art for the game promised smooth vertical and horizontal scrolling across more than 30 continuous minutes of varied background graphics and glittering 3D graphics with true depth of field, whatever that means. It was a well-regarded game at the time of its original release, with review scores averaging around the 85% mark. And notably, Stuart C. Russell, writing in Amiga Computer Volume 2 No. 10 from March 1990, awarded it a score of 109%, because the magazine had already given Xenon 2 Mega Blast 100% and wanted to express the fact that Battle Squadron was better, as well as perhaps highlighting how review scores have always been kind of stupid. Anyway, let's go play Battle Squadron.
Okay, here we are with Battle Squadron for the Amiga. A game which I have pretty limited experience with, but know of by reputation, and have had a couple of good goes with and enjoyed what I've seen so far. Stardate 10.10.2.7.24, Star System IU-2. The Barracks Empire, a ruthless species with one thing on their mind, ruling the universe. Earth defense fleets have been in war with the Barracks Empire for centuries, with many casualties on both sides. Commander Barry D. Myers and Commander Laurie Bergen returning home from a well-accomplished mission. Their orders were to eliminate all barracks life forms on planet Urania and gather as much information about the barracks fighters. As the commanders begin their trip home, they were suddenly attacked from out of nowhere by a huge barracks Nova cruiser. The last transmission from Commander Myers and Bergen was this: ability to become invisible for a limited amount of time. Fast light beaming us on board. Commander Barry D. Myers and Commander Laurie Bergen are presumed to have been taken as a hostage by the huge barracks Nova cruiser. Your mission code C61-178DE is to rescue Commander Barry D. Myers and Commander Laurie Bergen and their starship. The EFD Intertrack Scanner picked... Oh, no, their starship. The EFD Intertrack Scanner picked up signals from a huge object moving towards planet Terrania. Engage and terminate, commanders. Good luck, you could do with a comma in that last sentence. Engage and terminate, comma, commanders. Right, let's play. Okay, press button to start. Get ready, one up. Alright, here we go. Now, one question I do have for myself is, have I remembered to configure a button for bombs? I have not. Bear with me a moment. Okay, now it's sorted. Now, what you're supposed to do... Oh dear. We'll start again with none of the shenanigans in a moment. You're supposed to rotate the joystick in a counterclockwise direction while pressing fire. Except this doesn't appear to do anything. You know what? I'm going to try something. I'll be right back. Okay, let's try again. There we go. Right. Okay, the version of Battle Squadron I've got here actually has an option on boot up to assign bombs to the second fire button, which when set up correctly, the Amiga can actually use the second fire button, unlike the Atari ST. So now we have access to bombs, which is nice. And now we can settle down to the important task of actually enjoying this game. Because it's good. I quite like it because it feels like it has a nice balance between the sort of Euro shooter approach and a more Japanese approach. Blue lasers, usually the best weapon in a shoot 'em up, and that would seem to be the case here as well. Yes, I like this because it's clearly taken some inspiration from stuff like Raiden. But it's also got things about it that feel a bit more Western. And the result is a home computer shoot 'em up from the era that actually holds up quite well, which is a relatively rare thing to find. Because shoot 'em ups were very much mastered on the 16-bit consoles in particular. And the capabilities of the 8 and 16-bit home computers were never quite up to what the sort of best things about the genre really asked for. Oh, you keep your weapons when you die. That's good. I approve of this. Enter here. Alright. Or I'll die. That's good too. And we'll just pass over it. Oh dear. That went poorly. Press fire to continue. All right then. I believe we only have 2 credits though. So we're only going to be able to get a certain distance with continuing. What does the green weapon do? Enter here. I would love to. There we go. Good work. You made it so far. Now entering the inner core of planet Terrania. Extra bonus. Nothing. Avoid those bullets. Graphics in this are really nice. There's some absolutely lovely animations going on. Now, look at those horrible sort of scorpion things on top of the spires. Give me that. Oh! Buildings you can crash into. Noted. And the little X's are the things that give you bonuses when you reach the end of a stage. But one of the interesting things about this game is, as you saw, you can sort of choose when you want a stage to end in this, to a certain extent. You just find one of those big holes that says enter here. And you go down it if you want. And if you don't, you don't. Oh dear me. Game over, 1-up. Alright. Got a better feel for what we're doing now, so let's try it again. Press button to start. So yes, obviously you can play this 2-player. Second player is assigned to the mouse by default. Which actually isn't terrible for shoot-em-ups like this. They also have nice easy access to Nova bombs on the right button of the mouse. So they don't have to worry about any of the faffing around we had to do at the start. Give me the blue. Yes. I approve of the blue. But yes, I would assume that if you have 2 joysticks, you can assign a second joystick to the second player. But player 2 is assigned to mouse by default because in the port on the Amiga that you're not using for joysticks, your mouse would be plugged in 95% of the time, so... Oh no! Damn it. It's not going very well. To concentrate on avoiding things more than necessarily blasting things. Yes, points are lovely and all, but they're no good if you're dead! Like that. See? See? Now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. And where has that got me? It's got me dead. That's where it's got. Continue! I do like that there's some sort of visual telegraphs of when a lot of things are going to fire. So like, if you look at the tanks, for example, their gun barrels flash green when they're about to shoot. I got some bonus! 2 of the things. Got 2,000 points. Alright, onwards to victory! This is actually a different part of this level that we saw before. So I guess those levels sort of run in kind of parallel. So depending on when you descend to the next layer, you'll have more or less of it to... Whoops, work your way through. So I assume if we make it far enough through here, we'll get back to the bit with the weird scorpion protuberances. Many bonus pickups that will do me no good whatsoever because I'm not getting to the end of the stage. You all know it's true. Big fleshy thing. No! Dead. Death. At least this is authentically difficult for a shoot 'em up. Right. Let's have another go. This time's the one. Watch me go. I've shot down 3 enemies. Alright, concentrate on avoiding bullets. That's not concentrating on avoiding bullets, that's running straight into one. Oh, I'm so upset with myself. Oh, done it again. I'm better than this. I know how to play shoot 'em ups. Just not this one, apparently. Give me that. Yes, power up. Alright, now we're rolling. Now I got no lives left. Oh! I am a terrible shoot 'em up player. Continue! Right, this is the go. This is the go. You'll see, you'll all see. I unleash my true potential. Alright, down we go. Four bonus, 4,000 points. Yes, indeed. Alright, here we go. Again, avoid the bullets. Avoid the bullets. If that means you don't shoot something, that's fine. That's fine. You don't need to shoot everything. Particularly when some of these things are surprisingly tough. I should probably be using my bombs more, because it does seem to be quite generous with doling them out. Give me that, give me that, give me that, thank you. And that. Yes, you, come here. Bomb! Get all 3 of them, lovely. I like the way the wreckage falls to the ground and sort of causes damage to the scenery, that's very cool. What is this giant thing? It's like a bus. It's still spraying bullets at me. Bomb! Panic bomb. That's a nice sense of feedback, actually. There's no energy bar or anything like that, but just the sort of regular explosions as you're dealing damage to it. That was quite an effective means of letting you know that you're doing the right thing. Really getting into the goopy innards now. Why does this planet have goopy innards instead of rocky innards? Who can say? Oh no! No! I was going to ask, I wonder what the yellow shot is, but I guess that's the standard sort of shot that you start with, because the red shot, which is what I thought that was, is actually this sort of spread shot with the balls, the red balls. Oh no! Game over. It's a good shoot 'em up. I like this. Let's have one more go. When you're ready, Battle Squadron. Right, this time, for sure, we shall destruct the Barracks Empire. Watch this. I always appreciate a shoot-em-up that gives you limited credits. I know not everyone feels that way, because sometimes you just want to see what the whole game offers, but I particularly like it because it means that you have to learn the game in order to see the later parts of it. You have to get good at it, you have to practice it. And I like that. Like I say, I know not everyone feels that way about arcade-style games, and some people like to have the option to credit feed. But personally, I prefer having some of those limitations in place that don't have to be self-enforced. Give me the blue. Blue! No, that's red, but never mind. That's acceptable. Didn't really like the lower levels of this weapon, but at this spread, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, I approve of this. More bombs for me. So yeah, hopefully you can see from this is absolutely a home computer shoot-em-up that compares very favourably with console games from the period. I believe this had a Mega Drive port as well, which would make sense, because it actually looks and feels very much like a Mega Drive game. Sound perhaps less so. It definitely sounds like an Amiga game. Alright, enter here. Alright, didn't actually lose the life at all there, I don't think. Oh. Bonus is 16! 16,000 points! I'm amazing at Battle Squadron. Bring it on, Barracks Empire. You don't scare me with your big bug things. Your bullets scare me. Because they're the things that kill me. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, destroy him. Oh no! Oh no! My lovely wide weapon! Kaboom! Lovely explosion sound in this. This type of explosion, I don't know what you call it or if it's like a specific stock sound effect, but I've always been very fond of this specific explosion sound. Boom. Hear our friend the boss in a moment, don't we? The one thing some people might struggle a little bit with in this game is the movement of the ship is just a little bit sluggish than it is... A little bit more sluggish than it is in some of its contemporaries. And that might be a bit of an adjustment for some people. Nicely done. No, no! I forgot they loop round behind you. Like little bastards. I actually think the green laser might be the most powerful weapon in this, actually. Because I'm sure those things that fly across took more than one hit with the other weapon. No! Ooh. They still take a pounding. Give me some powered up green then. No! I moved directly into that bullet. My own silly fault. Alright, again! Again? I said I was going to have one more go, didn't I? One more. One more. So I just feel like we're doing slightly better each time. And regardless of whether or not that's actually the case, I'm having a good time. Oh no, you can destroy those in one hit. I was mistaken. The green weapon's strength then is that it's very rapid firing. No. Oh. That's very upsetting. I think one of the strengths of this game is that every type of enemy has very distinctive behavior patterns. And learning how they all behave and how to deal with them and how to avoid their attacks and that sort of thing is clearly a key part of getting to grips with this game. It's that learning the attack patterns will help, yes. But I think more helpful than that is learning to recognize different types of enemies and what they're likely to do. So like recognizing that these things here, if they get past you, they will loop around behind you, potentially hitting you from behind, which is not something you want to happen. And you got these annoying stealthy things. These things which are just annoying in numbers. These things are pretty harmless. Yeah. I'd say prioritizing your targets is of key importance in this. Reminds me a little bit of Flying Shark by Toaplan. Because that was a shoot 'em up that was specifically designed to be a little bit more strategic. Not in the sense that it's sort of slow paced or anything like that, but in the fact that as you progress through the levels, you have to sort of look at what is ahead of you and determine what the biggest threats are going to be, how you're going to deal with them, what order you're going to deal with them, and that sort of thing. And I know you do that in most shoot 'em ups to some extent, but it's particularly pronounced in Flying Shark, and it's particularly pronounced in this as well. And it's the kind of shoot 'em up that I'm quite fond of, as it turns out. I might have got an extra life there. I wasn't paying attention, but it made a funny noise that sounded like it might be an extra life noise. Here's some green power-ups. Green? Green! And another one. Come on. There we go. No, no! It's not fair! It is fair. I did that to myself. But nice to know the green weapon gets a bit of a spread on it at higher power levels as well. Have I continued yet? I don't think I have I? Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Stop spraying bullets at me when you're dying. Take a little bit of the pressure off there. I'd love some more bombs though, because that was my last one. There's a bomb. Thank you very much. Ooh. Getting a definite sense of improvement and progress, and it's very satisfying. Oh no! Don't like these big scary ship things. Because they have guns everywhere. Green, please. Green, please. Green. I think the green's my favourite. Oh, we're going to set a bomb off, but I don't have any. And now I'm dead. I guess I did continue. Anyway, that's a good game. I like that. So yes, I will be spending a lot more time playing that in my free time. Oh, it tells you how to release the over missile there. But it's much easier with the second button. Anyway, we'll leave that there for now. That was Battle Squadron for the Amiga. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.